third row. And beside him, equally well done, you got to say, to Scotty Doyle. Lockie McHugh, Brent Kratzman. Okay, rolling around we go. The lights on the pace vehicle are out. Closing up now. Who's going to get the best start? G going out wide, looking for a little bit of dirt there now as we go. Oldfield. Cuts across him, and G trying to go on the inside. Good driving by Oldfield. He anticipated that beautifully. Murray a little bit slow out of turn number 2. We got one heading on the infield. Okay, got big problems down there. Looks like Lecky over there, is it? Yeah. Speared off the track. And already we've got big problems over the back. Speared off the track, a great rate of knots. We've got another one further back.
Yeah, but Peter's out of the car, so that's obviously his race done for the night. Unfortunate way for him, looking for a really good run. Looks like he had the pass done on Mitchell G around the outside, but just the two cars obviously squeezed for room, and Peter came off second best.
Already moves up on that side of the equation. Brings Kratzman into plays on the outside of Dan Murray now. Greer behind him, and of course he's on the outside of Lockie McHugh. That puts Shirley up one on the outside of Hamilton. Jaden Peacock, Sean Iacono in the next row of the grid now. So once again we'll have another go at this one, the 30 lapper. Round number 3 for East Coast Logistics. Already unfortunately one of the favoured runners out. So away we go, doing it again. Callum Walker right across the bows of the hall, going out wide a little bit now in the rough stuff. We've got big problems down the bottom here too. One over at the end of the main straight. So we are having big problems getting this one away, that's for sure. Tiger's going to run out of fuel shortly in the pickup vehicle. Points, of course. This being round 3. Oldfield on the inside. G on the out. Walker up in the third. We've got a carbon copy. Whoa, got another one hard into the wall up the top. Lockie McHugh hard into the wall up the top. Time delay, and we already got a big attrition rate. 5 already on the infield. And away. Can we get one in the bank? Oldfield bolts away. G there. Look at the charges coming from behind. Kratzman on the inside. Around we go with Longo in front of everybody, and great driving down there. Oh my goodness me. Back to 30. Working his way somewhat anyway. So it'll be interesting to see how he goes. So we're bunched up. And we'll have another go at this. Take 4. And once again a similar scenario. This time minus the 33, of course, in the mix. Out wide, Mitchell G. You can't get much wider than that. Brent Kratzman already second in the points. Looking to work his way through the field. Shirley back in the pack. He's got some work to do. So it's Oldfield at the moment, pouring at the end of the front wheels, coming out of turn number 4 was the 2. Looks spectacular, but it loses ground for him. Mitchell G in the Titan car in second place. And they've broken right away from the rest of the field here at the moment, these three. Kratzmann in third and then Daylight fourth. We've got to go back then to Scotty Doyle followed by the 44 of Dan Murray, who's having a pretty fair run. Whoa! Big problems down there for Sean Iacono, a big end for Ender. Big problems. Sean Iacono, big problems down there. In for Ender, dug right in and over she went. Big damage. There we are, folks. They deserve a round of applause down there. It was a rough ride. Subject to a fair bit of G-forces. So he's quite okay. We're looking at Luke Oldfield, 17 on restart, 36 Mitchell G, 2 Brent Kratzmann, 43 Scott Doyle, 44 Dan Murray, 77 Jaden Peacock, 95 Ben Hilda, Sean Iacono, James Grady, Nelson Redcliffe, Peter Lack, Lachlan McHugh, Christy Bolsey. And we've only got 3 laps banked. What more surprises can we get? Kratzmann up in third place, followed by Doyle and Dan Murray have done exceptionally well here tonight. Oldfield leading the way. Kratzmann having a go on the inside of Mitchell G and gets him too. Kratzmann moves up in a second spot. Mitchell G in third. Then we got the 43 of Scotty Doyle, the 44 of Dan Murray. Further back then the 95 Benny Hilda, 77 of Jaden Peacock. 33 Callum Walker and Shirley right behind him. Whoa! A wild ride up the top. Scotty Doyle's involved in that one, and Scotty Doyle, Dan Murray, and then another one late round to avoid the action. 24 we're getting there. Will be well deserved if he possibly can. We've got a long way to go yet. We are just inching our way through the laps. So we got 9 cars left out of our original 18 field, and we've only done 6 laps. I can't remember carnage like this, but here we go. Once again, Oldfield, like he's shot out of a cannon, gets away beautifully. Kratzmann in second spot, G in third, Ben Hilda. How about young Callum? He's worked his way up into fifth again. Callum Walker, after having to restart at the rear of the field, spinning out in turn 4 early on. So that's a great effort. Up in front of Jaden Peacock, Andrew Shirley. Behind Shirley we've got Steve Greer, and Paul Rook's the only other competitor out there. Oldfield flying around, coming around with 20 laps to go. We've done 10. Kratzmann, the Titan car next. Followed then by the 95 at Benny Hilda. Oh, action back in the pack there as Greer gets involved, but he's okay. They get through. Peacock pouring at the air there in the 77 car. He's been consistent in the first 2 rounds too. Can he add another good result? The young fellow. Very good. Oldfield wasting no time. He's just tearing through the pack. Through on the inside. He's passed a pair of them in the last little bit. And he's got Daylight in front of them. Lapping Greer like he was standing still, with no disrespect to him. Kratzmann in second place, but Oldfield has positioned himself beautifully. He's got 2 cars now, one between him and Kratzmann. Kratzmann close to tangling through 3, but survives okay with Greer. And trying to go right around the outside of Greer at the moment is the 36 car, the Titan car of Mitchell G. Oldfield is flying. 14 laps remaining, or 13 and a half for Luke Oldfield. He's coming up on the back of the 25 car, would you believe? Andrew Shirley just up the road from him. Shirley in 7th spot. Not really doing much at this early juncture, or this stage of proceedings, I should say. Craftsman still in 2nd place. G not far behind him. And we go further back to the 95 at Benny Hilder in 4th spot. Callum Walker, you've got to give the guy credit, the young man, for the drive that he's put in after the disappointment of spinning. Oldfield now has got to concentrate hard, not get tangled with lap traffic. He goes through Shirley. Who would have believed it? Shirley's car just not going well tonight. Oldfield. In 2nd place, Kratzman. Shirley back in 7th. There's only Rooks and Steve Greer behind Shirley on track. There's only 9 people in this one now, as you know. Oldfield just got to watch out. He can't get complacent. Around the outside, or trying to, if Jaden Peacock takes the big brave pills and goes for a run on the inside of the 77. Oh, splitting through on the inside of Greer. Greer fights back. Oldfield threading the needle. It's hold your breath stuff there. Rooksy trying to stay out of the road there and goes to the infield. Then there were 8. Oldfield up the road. He's up to Callum Morgan. He's left everybody up to 5th place. Callum Morgan's in 5th at the moment. He's going to try and put a lap on him as well. That's Oldfield. Craftsman around the outside. Oh, tell you what, he's having a fair old go at him there. Mitchell G's come back strongly at him in the 36 car. Oldfield still going away. On the back of Callum Walker. He'd love to put a lap on him, no doubt. And then Benny Hilder's up the road from him. There's only 3 laps to go now. Oldfield now leader. Craftsman in 2nd place. And the Titan car in 3rd of Mitchell G. He's not out of it yet. Craftsman's got to be on his best behaviour out here, or G will pounce, and he's just about to. G's coming in again. Oldfield safe. He's coming around now with 1 to go. Oldfield. 1 to go for Luke Oldfield. Kratzman is fading a little bit. G realised that he's going to have one last go at him. Oldfield though takes the win, stands the thing on and see it coming out of turn number 4. Kratzman in 2nd place, followed by Mitchell G. Across the line then Benny Hilder in a good run, followed then by Callum Walker, Jaden Peacock, Andrew Shirley in 7th, Steve Greer in 8th of 8 finishes. Can you believe it? The 17 of Luke Oldfield the win. No time on it, but he got the best time, 12.081 individually there per lap. Get this done and dusted, and we'll thank you.
No worries, we'll get this done as quick as we can. Obviously, the trophy's coming up here now. We need our 3rd place man up here. We can get him up here, Mitch G. Okay, so as he rolls up, give him a round of applause, Luke Oldfield, ladies and gentlemen. No brakes here. They've got to make sure they roll the car up gently. But we'll quickly get started. We've got 40 laps of Super Sedan racing to go. We've got our 3rd place. Our 3rd place trophy here. Okay, we'll get Mitch up here. Okay, Mitchell G, 3rd place tonight. Grab that. Up on the podium again, 2 weeks in a row for the Titan team. The start was a bit chaotic, but once all that settled down, you sort of get into a groove and you sort of would chase Brent, close it up, and you get away again. But 3rd place, another great result.
Yeah, another great result for the Titan team. I apologise to Peter Lack off the start. I just stood off the bottom, and unfortunately he was the car on the outside. And then I think after that contact we lost our right rear brake altogether, and I struggled to pull it up. But the guys gave me a good car and managed to get it around and come back 3rd. It's a great achievement for the night.
Fantastic result. Second weekend in a row. Mitchell G up on the podium. Put your hands together. 2nd place. There he goes. He looks puffed. Well done, Brent. Tell you what, there's a couple of moments down here. There's one moment down here where you got a bit taily and then you're up on the concrete. I think he's going to toss this away, but you got the job done. Second place has been coming. Second place in the points coming into tonight in the series, so that's consistency. And now on the podium, it's finally happened. You've avoided all that. Normally, all that carnage going on, you'd be in the middle of it all somewhere, getting caught up in other people's stuff. But tonight, you avoided all that. Second place, Ben Kratzman, ladies and gentlemen, second tonight. Well done, mate.
Thank you. Yeah, big thank you to Tony, and Cam and Mark for the car they present, and big thanks to my dad. He's there every week. 5 years ago, we're in the B main every night. So persistence does pay off eventually.
Yeah, great. I mean, obviously you've been persevering. You've been coming racing each week, getting it done. Great result. The car looks great. Beautiful result. Great. Obviously, a lot of people to thank.
Yeah, we've got to thank Tony and my dad and Kenny Mack for the motors that we use. There's probably heaps of Miller's powder coating. There's probably heaps of people have forgotten, but it's just good to finally get on the podium. We've had 2 fourths so far this year, and at the start of the race I thought we had something there. They were up high, we were down low, and would look like we were faster, but I think Luke seen my nose at one stage and thought I better get down there, so that stuffed that idea.
Well done, Brent Kratzman, ladies and gentlemen. Put your hands together, grab your trophy, Brent, your hat. We get up there now. Brent, throw it up. Now, I'll tell you what, Luke, I reckon 17 is a good number because I reckon that's how many restarts there were at the beginning there, so probably up there. But I mean, I don't know if you realise this, but what a great result. You put a lap on the series leader, so obviously everything was just, the car was dialed in. You obviously really liked the way the track was, and you managed to avoid all that, getting away at the front of the field each time, managed to avoid all the carnage behind you.
Yeah, mate. It was a great race there at the start, and Kratzman sort of showed me the way there. He poked the nose under there before one of those restarts. I thought I'd better cover that because he was quite coming on strong. So it was a great race. Well done to Brent, Mitchell, and all the guys out there tonight. And big thank you to John and Kathy Kelly and the Archerfield Speedway track and all the guys out here. Big thanks to our crew. They've done a great job the whole season. Put in the big effort. Kai, Andrew, Mark, Nick, and Jago, and all the family up on the hill, Tish and the girls, Mum, and all you guys up there, thanks very much. Big thank you to the Shock Shack, Advanced Mobility, KRE Race Engines, so thanks to them.
Well done, Luke Oldfield, ladies and gentlemen, our feature race winner tonight. Put your hands together, stick around, we've got the super sedans to come. Hats on, boys, for the photos, please. Okay, Bob, we'll head out to the track now and we'll do our Penrite grid draw for our super sedans while the sprint car guys get their photos and that's sorted. So we've got a bit of, going to get these guys. Okay, we're going to quickly head out.